Oh no, it wasn't recording? Megan. Hey everyone, my name is Megan. I am the blogger, writer, content creator behind Into Foreign Lands. It's a travel blog. It tells the story about all the really crazy things that happen to me when I'm on the road. And I was thinking to myself, I've got a blog, I've got an Instagram, I've got all this other stuff. I don't mind to make YouTube videos too. I have never made a YouTube video before, ever in my life. I don't know what I'm doing. But I wanted to make a video today kind of just to get myself started and to introduce myself. I'm an American, obviously. I have been living abroad for the last 5 years. I have been living and traveling for 5 years, and I guess you're probably wondering, how on earth can you afford to do that? Do you have a trust fund? No, I do not have a trust fund, although I wish I did, and if anyone has an extra one laying around, I am open to donations. However, how did I do it? Let's start from the beginning. I grew up in Boston. I don't have the accent. I didn't actually grow up in the city. I grew up south of the city in a little town, a little suburb, America. And when I was 18, I got out of there and I moved to Los Angeles to go to the University of Southern California. Yeah, I studied archaeology there because that's a useful thing to study. And I graduated in December of 2011, and wouldn't you know it, the economy was just doing great, and there were so many jobs for people with a bachelor's degree in archaeology. There were tons. There were just tons of jobs. There were no jobs. And I did not know what to do. All I knew was that I wanted to see the world. I wanted to see the world, and that I did not feel compelled at all to get like a corporate job or whatever you're supposed to do. I don't know. I just didn't want to play that game. So instead, I applied to teach English abroad, and I got a job in Seoul, South Korea. And so on July 28th, 2012, I flew to South Korea, and I have never been so afraid in my entire life. I was so scared. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I slept at all on that flight. I remember getting to the airport and just being confused and trying to make a phone call, but like the public phones there didn't take change, and I was just like scared. Luckily, there was some other guy on the airport who gave me his phone. So I made it to where I had to be in South Korea, and I went on to live there for a year and a half. Spent a year and a half teaching English in South Korea and making the most amazing group of friends, because the expats in South Korea are so dope, like just so awesome. Shout out to you guys if any of you are ever watching this video. You are so awesome. It was so much fun living there. And at the end of a year and a half, I decided it was time to backpack. It was time to see the world. And so I packed up a bag, a carry-on bag, and I flew to Borneo. I started in Borneo in Malaysia and went to Brunei, and then to Borneo again. Then I flew to Thailand, Cambodia, back to Thailand, over to Laos to do some trekking, down to Indonesia to do some more yoga and more trekking, to Nepal, where I did the Annapurna circuit, and then stop over in Istanbul for 24 hours, and then back home to Boston. Flew to Australia for 3 weeks, came back, and then I got a job in Peru. I got a job teaching English in Peru, and I had always wanted to. I mean, I studied archaeology, right? So going to Peru was like a dream come true. And so I did it. I went to Peru, and I lived in Urubamba, which is a little town kind of in between Cusco and Machu Picchu. I lived there for 8 months, and then I traveled around Peru for, I think, another 6 months, like a really long time. And then after that, got a job as communications manager for a small NGO in Cambodia, and my expectations were way up here. It was my dream job. And you know what happens when your expectations are really high? There's more room for them to fall. So it's been interesting. I've been living in Cambodia now for a little over a year. I'm still here. This is my apartment in Cambodia. This is the wall with tiles on it, because they tile their walls, because that's a thing. Yeah, I've been living in Cambodia for a full year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, as it always is. And about a month ago, I wrapped up my job with that NGO, and now I am finally courageous enough to work as a freelance writer. I am working as a freelance writer, and I'm gonna travel and live abroad indefinitely, wherever I want to live, as long as I can get a visa that will let me live there. And as long as it's like a country where things don't cost too much, at least right now. So I'm about to start my life as a digital nomad, and I thought I would make YouTube videos to kind of document it for myself and also for anyone who is curious about this lifestyle or wants to live this lifestyle or just thinks this lifestyle is kind of crazy and like likes to watch it like you like to watch car crashes. Whichever it is, here I am. And my next adventure is I bought a mountain bike and I'm gonna ride it around Cambodia for 5 weeks by myself. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I survive or not. I think the next video I make will probably be about that, just to talk a bit more about that. But for now, that's me, that's my travel journey, and I hope that you will tag along and watch my videos. So here we go. I just literally made a whole video and the thing wasn't recording.